All right. So it's 8 o'clock and we're going to start. So I hope everybody that's going to be in is in. So I'm just going to shut my window down here. I'm going to ask everyone to put your mics on mute for just a moment, if you don't mind, just so we don't have cross chatter and any sounds like that. And I'll click mute all here too. And what I'm going to do, I've got a 10-minute presentation here about the opportunity that is just so exciting. And then I'm going to come right back from this and I'm going to take the next 20 minutes and answer any questions you guys have that I can't answer and talk a little bit further about that. So one thing I did not do, and I should have done that. So let me go here and make sure I've got my settings set to share sound. Click on that or it won't play. So Misspelling Bee, shoot me a text if you cannot hear the sound. I think you should be able to. But if you can't hear it, let me know, okay? All right, here we go. We'll be back right after this. Guys, thank you for coming out tonight. I am more excited about the information I'm about to share with you than I've been excited about any other business solution, product, technology, software that we've been able to offer in many, many years. Listen, TW3 has been a game changer for a ton of people. And there's a lot of household entrepreneurial names that use our system or use some of our technology or have used some of our training. And they tell me off the record, hey, Derry, you're the best act in town. You've got everything covered. And I'm not going to embarrass or say who they are, but I'm telling you guys, when you get involved with TW3, you've got everything you need. You got a business platform, you got a product, you got a process to get in front of as many people as you could ever want and stand to talk to, okay? But we still have problems. With solving all of that problem, we solve 75% of the problem that people need to be successful in business. We give you a profitable product. So you're not going to sell, a $10,000 car or $20, $30, $40, $50,000 car and only make $500 to $1,000 on it. No, you're going to sell $1,000 product, for instance, and make $750 on it. You're going to sell, a $3,000 product, $3,500 and make, close to $1,800. You're going to have residual income coming in. There's all kinds of things. Our product is so profitable, and we don't put you in a position where you got to go out and, pester your friends, family, and foes. You're going to have a process that brings as many people into you to speak to as you want. So we've solved 75% of business problems, but we still have a problem. And here's the problem. And then tomorrow we celebrate 13 years here at TW3, and we still have had this problem since day one, and we have not been able to solve it until now. And the problem is this: opportunity. Some people don't have the money to start. Some people, if they can scratch together all the money that they could, beg, borrow, and steal, then they're on a tight schedule to get up to speed as quick as possible. And that means the learning time is very narrow, and maybe they need longer time to learn. And they just don't have it because we got to make this work, got to make this work. And then if they get up to speed as quick as possible, then they got this cash flow issue because now they're having to recoup all of that money that they begged, borrowed, and stole, and they're still back at ground zero. So opportunity has been a problem that has prevented a lot of good people that should be doing this business, that could be doing this business, that has the business acumen, that has the personal character and fortitude to do a business like this. And it's always closed the door on them. And as someone who was raised poor by a single mom, that's always broke my heart, just to be honest with you. And it's also been a frustration to us because we know when people are under stress, they're not their better selves. And so all of a sudden, 30, 60, 90 days, someone's in and they're involved in something, they're in a pocket and they can't make it work and they're frustrated and they're aggravated. And all of a sudden we turn into the bad guys when all we were trying to do is help to start with. So it's always been a problem, and opportunity has been the root of it. When people struggle with money, let's say, for instance, if just to illustrate how this problem looks, our cheapest product, which is a great product, it gives you all the lead generation processes you need and the software you need to do it, and it gives you a way to get in and make anywhere from $750 to $1,750 per client. It still costs you $997 off the hip to get started, and it's going to cost you $97 a month to maintain it because it's all software, it's all websites, all of this stuff, the licensing, the hosting, the support, all that's got to be paid for. That's a real cost. You can't do anything about it. And that just gets you the system. Now you got to pour some gasoline on it. You got to put gas in the end. You got the car, but you got to get it going, right? So you got to spend some money to drive traffic through all of this software and the system and everything to generate the leads to be able to sell the product you got. So you've got that, which is an opportunity problem right there. And then you've got that learning situation. You got to learn a new product. You got to learn some technology. You got to learn marketing skills. A ton of people think they know marketing and they don't. They're great salespeople, but they're terrible marketers. And marketing and selling is two different skill sets. And if you are a great salesman, this might be a completely different type of product, service, or system that you're used to selling. If you're used to selling physical products like cars, then selling a software system, it might be a little bit different. If you're used to selling, financial products and things like that, it's still in the technology space. So there's all kinds of things that you're always having to learn. And then that third thing is that cash flow, because when you make that first sale, you're having to recoup all the money you spent. And then you start at ground zero. You got that second cycle expense. Okay, I'm starting to recoup, but I got to get back up. I got to spend some more money to marketing because all the money I've spent, I've just now recouped. So you're back at ground zero. And then you've started creating business, and your time is being split up, because I've now, all of my time can't be just spent on new business activity. I've got to support the business I'm writing. I've got to be there for my clients that I'm bringing on. So that creates cash flow, because you need to really be out there selling. And so it's a problem. Well, today I'm happy to report to you in this private meeting, we've got a solution. And the solution is this: TW3ezPay. TW3ezPay is going to solve all those problems, the cash flow problem, the upfront cost problem, your time split problems, all of those things, because it's going to give you room to breathe and positive cash flow from day one. What that means is you can get any of our packages for as low as $20 a month, $50 a month, $89 a month. And that includes the admin for the first 6 months to a year, and it includes all kinds of other things. And so you literally start with very little out of pocket, if anything, based on your credit, and it's very low monthly payments. And then the first sale you make, you're all right. You literally could have, let's say, for instance, you got our elite package. You paid nothing down. 30 days later, you paid $89. Within that 30 days, you make a sale. You've only spent nothing, and you've already made anywhere from $750 to $1,750 for that first sale. Positive traction right up front. And those prices right there include the membership costs, the monthly admin fee costs, the setup costs, because you're going to have margin in there with that financing product that we've got put together, that you're going to be able to pay someone to go ahead and set up your blogs, your systems and stuff for you. So you're not having to learn all this technology. You're going to be able to have people set up some of your marketing strategies, and you're going to have marketing dollars to spend. So all of those upfront expenses that create this time crunch, and it's harder to learn, and it hurts your cash flow, all of that is solved, and you potentially might not have ever spent any money out of pocket. And the only money you're going to spend the next month is $20, $50, $89. Now, of course, you can pay it off as long as you want, but you don't have to. So very little out of pocket, and you've already made $750, because you're not waiting. We're waiting on the money to come in. You're not. So as soon as you make a sale, and you can sell a system like ours for the same way you bought it. So not only as it's getting easier for you to get involved, think about this. It's going to be tons easier for you to get other people involved and help them as well. So the TW3ezPay works like this. We can literally loan anywhere from $500 up in FICO approval. So if you're there and you're saying, Terry, I just got terrible credit, don't worry about it. We can help you. We've got a point buy down system, and that buy down misspelling bee is misspelled. I know it's supposed to be you in front of it. I just saw it, and I'm not going to go back right now. But if you've got some bad credit and stuff, we can buy down the points that it's costing you and put it on the back end, do a refundable deposit and rebate it back to you. We can instantly get approval in the terms just like that. I mean, this is no long drawn out thing, and it's a simple application. I mean, it's literally just a few basic questions. Your name, number, email, home address, your social, income. And you're saying, well, Terry, I'm unemployed. Well, what are your benefits? What are you bringing in on a regular basis? Even if it's not a job, maybe you've got unemployment benefits. You've got some other benefits that are going on right now because of COVID and all that other stuff. You put all of that in there, and we literally can just about get anyone approved, and we can stretch this out literally over 60 months, these costs, so that you've got plenty of time to start making money, and then you just pay it off when you want. That's the power of TW3ezPay, and you can get involved just by going over to TW3ezPay.com and filling it out right now and getting started in just 72 hours. I hope we can help you. I'm looking forward to working with you. All right. That was it. Quick and easy. So basically what we've got here is a whole financial situation that we have set up. And we basically take anyone's application from 500 on up. And even if it's under 500, we can do some things through double underwriting and stuff. So we've basically set up a whole financial banking situation here at TW3 to be able to help anyone and everyone who literally wants to do something. And so that's what it's about. If you got questions, let me know, put it in the chat. And I'll call on you as I see the questions come up, and then you can unmute your mic and we can answer questions. A common question is, what about the APR? What kind of interest is it? It's totally dependent on the credit. It's going to be anywhere from as low as 4.9% all the way up to around 22.9%. There's 2 states in the union that we cannot do right now, but we're working on getting those, and that is New York and Georgia. Why Georgia? I have no idea, Bobby Christie. I wish I don't understand that, but New York and Georgia are not on our list of being able to underwrite yet, but that is coming. Okay. Most of the time, the various underwriters we have don't require a down payment, which is huge. Okay. And, if they do require a deposit, we can do a refundable deposit that once it's approved and it comes through, we rebate it right back to you. So it's a true, nothing down. And the most you would pay, let's say, for instance, on the elite package, let's just talk about that one, because honestly, that's where everybody needs to be. The elite package is our top package, just $34.97. Okay. You could get that for as low as $89, as much as $130. It's not going to be over $130. Okay. And that is considering putting in your monthly admin fees and some money to have some operational cost. So this is, like I said, this is a huge game changer. This allows you to get all the assets you need, all the business assets and the marketing in place. And it gives you margin to speed up that learning process and that process of getting you up to speed. Because what you're going to be able to do is you need to learn the technology. I'm never going to tell someone, hey, just take this pill through a lotion of potion and all your pains go away. No, there's pain in learning. You need to learn this, but we can mitigate that pain. We can have developers go in and do a lot of stuff for you, so you're not waiting on you learning this before you can start earning. So with this margin, we can get the developers in there and get your funnel set up, get your blog set up, do a lot of marketing, do a lot of stuff for you. And you coming along and learning what we did as you take your training, but you're not putting your earning potential on the backside of your learning by doing it this way. So this is huge. And guys, when you go out and sell, let's say, an elite package, you're going to be able to say, hey, I can get you approved for as little as $89, as much as $130. Well, within just a few days, you're getting paid $1,750 for a product. This is why I always loved insurance, because you could sell a product that's $100 a month and I'm making $1,200 off of it. So this is better than the insurance business as far as I know. I know we got insurance people on there, so don't hate on me, but it's just it's great. So let's get in here and answer some questions. I'm talking and not reading. I missed what you said about Georgia. So Georgia and Georgia and New York are not able to be underwritten as of right now, but we are working on that, Tanya. But as of right now, we don't have that. Okay. So that's the only thing. And I hate that because I'm a Georgia boy. Will we get full commissions? Yes, you're not, no salesperson, no one's waiting on their money. We're not waiting on most of it. We get a majority of it. There's some of it that we have to wait on the back end. But we are even getting paid because we're having these finance companies do this for us, depending on the type of business. Okay. It's not available in New York and Georgia. Thank you, Lori. This is amazing. Yep. Michael. Yep. Okay. Linda, like you like my better than insurance. Is there a holdout? Explain chargeback. No chargebacks. Nope. No, because it's financed. Is there a holdout? What do you mean, Lori? Help me out there. Pull your microphone down. Your microphone's sticking up in the, yeah, put it down. Yeah, there you go.
Some finance companies will hold back a portion of the loan.
It depends on the credit because there's several different types of loans. So what happens is when we take that application, we're sent back like 15 different approvals. It could be up to 15 different approvals. And what we're going to do is pick the best one, for that particular person that we can get them approved for. And then what we're going to do, and we're going to get into this in the elite training a little bit, but just so you guys know what's going to happen is the members and all that, you don't have to run down the credit and all that. All you have to do is you can go to TW3ezPay.com and fill that out for your client, or you can have them fill it out. It doesn't matter. Okay. We're going to take that, shop it out for them with this company we've been set up and all these various underwriters. And then we're going to get back with you and say, okay, here's what we've got them approved for. And let's say, for instance, it's real bad credit. Okay. They're like me. They had, a bad situation happen and couldn't control it. Life happens. And, they're wanting $500 down, and they're going to charge a full 21.9 instead of getting it down to 5%. Well, it is what it is on the credit or on the APR. But on that $500, what we can do is then bill that back into the invoice and then rebate that back to them after we're approved. We can do some creative things like that to help them out, so that everyone is whole. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's exactly right. Anytime you're working with Linda, you're right. That was the thing I hated about insurance business was the chargebacks. But with financing, once it's the contract signed, so that's between them and the finance company. And that's the other beautiful thing. We as the professionals, we're doing the job to get them there, but then it's between them and the company. And Savage says, been following you for years, but never had someone clearly explain what's for sale and how it works. What is the best way to learn this prior to purchase? Thank you, Savage. Can you open your mic and we have a conversation? I'm talking to Savage. He asked, been following you. I was just going to have a conversation with you, but I can explain. What this is basically is a lead generation marketing system and platform, and it's made up of various softwares, websites, sales funnels, bulk texting, bulk email. Every marketing piece you could think of to generate a lead for any business that you wanted to be in. Well, let me see if I can get down there, Savage, and unmute you. See if it'll let me do it for you. I don't know if it will or not. I can ask you to unmute. I think that's all I can do. But it's a marketing system and platform. But here's the thing. We're able to marry all of these marketing systems and the training and everything that we give you with products, because what good's a lead if you don't have a product to sell? So we marry you with various products. We can put you in any business you want to be in. You can be in the TW3 business, so you're just selling our marketing system. You can be in the car business, and we set you up with Vroom, Carvana, CarMax, or anybody else. And you're generating leads for them, and they pay you for the marketing work that you do, and you never have to make a sale. So it literally, and without trying to sound cliche, it literally is a business in a box. So it's very, very lucrative once you pick up the skill sets on how to navigate all of these pieces. And what I say, Savage, to a lot of people is there's, in full transparency, there's literally nothing I have or sell that you couldn't go out and get yourself by yourself, and maybe even sometimes for free. Like, for instance, a website you can go get for free. The magic sauce is how we show you how to put all this together in a holistic way, to be able to generate leads, to be able to generate traffic, to be able to be credentialed with various companies, what we call our referral marketing partners. You can't just walk in off the street and be approved to do marketing work for some of these companies that we work with. And so that's what we do. We train you on how to use these so that you're not going to get pinched as a scammer or someone that just, what's the word where they just constantly market to you and you didn't ask for it. My mind's gone blank, but you got to do that.
Here we go. Can you hear me, Terry?
I can hear you. How you doing, Savage?
Hey, I'm doing great, man. I've had a couple different people. I just ask straightforward questions, and I understand they say, and I would say, well, how does it work, and how does that actually translate, and that sort of thing, and how does it, the mechanics of it. And people say, well, no, you just have to buy it. You just have to buy it. And I'm not that kind of guy. I just need to know, like if I'm going to be approaching businesses and I've got unlimited leads, when leads call, I don't want to be just ambiguously saying to people, well, don't worry, just buy it, and you'll figure it out afterwards.
I would never ask you to do that. Yeah, I would never ask you to do that either.
No, not you, but whoever's working for you. I'm very shrewd. I've been highly successful in insurance sales, one of the top in the country. And it's like, come on, people, you got to be at least able to communicate with me. What is this I'm marketing? Because this is a game changer for what you're doing with this. This is great. I love it. And I could see where it'd be huge once I understand, and I think I'm going to run with it. But
let me break it down for you, because I was talking to you, but I didn't realize you weren't on the call. It
dumped it. I don't know why when I tried to do the settings, so I called back in. I'm so sorry.
Well, let me give you my 3-minute overview, because I've got to jump off here for another one.
Yes.
But basically, TW3 is two things. It's a tool to use for other businesses to generate leads, and it's a product to sell. You can actually sell the product, the tool, and make money as a TW3 trainer, or you can use the tool for an existing business. Or if you don't have an existing business, we can marry you with the car business, the real estate business, the insurance business, any industry you want to be in. And what is the tool? It's a lead generation marketing system that is comprised of a suite of various tools: bulk texter, bulk dialer, autoresponder, CRM, which is customer relationship management, everything you would need to be able to do digital marketing online, text marketing, all of that stuff. It's all in the system. And it was what I was saying, but I thought you were on, but you weren't. But I said this statement, I said a lot. What I sell as far as the various tools, like the website and the funnels and stuff like that, dude, you can go get anywhere. Matter of fact, you can get it for free in some areas. You can get a website for free. That's not the value proposition. The value is I show you how to use these, and some of my other elite trainers show you how to use these in a holistic way, in a systematic way. Okay, go use your bulk texter, grab our database, because we've got over several millions of opted in leads that's got their name, number, email address, all of that other stuff. Take that, text this group of people, and then drive them to this sales funnel here. And then once they opt into the sales funnel, set your CRM up to follow up this way with this content. So it's a complete system. That's what it is. The whole
system. Okay. That's good. I've wondered, because I keep seeing people advertise on Craigslist. I'm like, wait a minute. If this comes with unlimited leads, why are they advertising on Craigslist? They should have everything they need within the system. That's what's puzzled me,
Well, I'll answer that. It's a great question. One of the strategies, the first strategy we show you how to use, is how to just simply generate leads for TW3. Okay. And one of the strategies is to operate in the job and opportunity space. So we're not on just on Craigslist. We're on Facebook. We're on LinkedIn. We're on any job board. And here's the reason why we can do that, how we're able to do that, how it's legal, how it's ethical. I mean, because some things can be legal, but they're not ethical, right? But there's a reason why MLMs, for instance, can't go out on Craigslist and post an ad on the jobs board, because it's an MLM. It's just a business opportunity. Well, what we do is we go in and say, Savage, would you like an hourly or salary job? Because we can give you one. And in developing a relationship with you, getting you in our system, we're actually going to be able to fulfill what we advertise, because we have referral marketing partners like FedEx that's looking for drivers right now. They're willing to pay $23.50 for starting out.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So in that conversation with you, beautiful. I say, Savage, do you want to be in a truck the rest of your life, or you would like to work from home? Because it don't matter to me. I get paid to send you to FedEx. They're going to send me $50 just for referring you over to them. So I'm getting paid either way.
Wow. Okay, good.
So
that's great.
So that's the deal. That's the deal. And that's how it works.
Thank you very much. I've got outstanding credit. There'll be no problem coming in. So, and I see Linda gave me her number, so I'll reach out to her later. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Anybody that wants to get started, anybody wants to take advantage of this, all you have to do is go over to TW3ezPay.com. You will have to have a trainer you're working with. You do have to put their name. If we get an application without a legitimate trainer in there, it just sits there. It doesn't go anywhere, because we're working with your trainer to get you approved and everything. So just make sure if you're on tonight and you're not a member, make sure you put your active member on there. Okay. So any other questions? I've got 4 minutes before I have to jump off.
Yeah, Terry, I do have a question.
Yes.
I don't know if you can hear me or not.
I can. Hey, Samuel, how are you?
My question, okay, I'm awesome. How are you?
I'm awesome too, brother.
That's awesome. But anyway, my point is this, and this may be not relevant to what you've talked about tonight, but I've had a couple of different contacts with your company.
Yeah.
I've joined at certain levels, and for whatever reason, and I could talk about that. I'm not trying to hash all that out now, but for what didn't work. So how can I get re-involved? Because right now, the people who have introduced me to TW3 are no longer active. So how does that work for me?
So what I want you to do is go to TW3ezPay.com/contact. Let me know who your original trainer was, and I'll get you matched up with an active trainer and get you renewed.
Okay.
That's all you got to do. Give me
1 second, because it's so blazing hot. I'm in Philadelphia, and it's probably hotter than Florida right now tonight. It's like 90 degrees at 8 o'clock. Could you give me that website again, the contact information?
Yeah, it's Terry Wilson, TW3.com, and then just go to contact, TerryWilson3.com/contact. Let me know who your original trainer was and how you enrolled, and we'll pull your information and we'll get you assigned over to someone.
Now, when you say Terry Wilson 3, am I spelling Terry Wilson out, or is it TW3?
It's spelled Terry Wilson, and then put the number 3 behind it, and then .com.
Got you.
And I will get you hooked up, and I'll get you one of my top reps.
That's what's up.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Terry, Alan Hamilton has his hand raised.
Alan Hamilton. Yes, Alan, go ahead. I don't hear him. Is he unmuted?
Hey, Terry.
Yes.
I had 30 of my prospects tuned into you. I'm not sure if any of them are clicked on, but this is an incredible program, and I'm very excited to bring on new prospects for us. And you do incredible work. Thank you so much for all you do.
Alan, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Any other questions? Don't let me miss anybody. And if you're looking for testimonials, of course, all of our reps have them, and you can go to my site under clients. We have a who's who list of, we've got rock stars on here tonight that you're going to recognize some of them. We've got people like John Lee Dumas, Ray Edwards, Cliff Ravenscraft, Bill Champlin of the group Chicago that I've helped with some of the stuff. I've developed a relationship with him. So we work with a lot of folks.
I didn't go to.
Is that Gary Green making all that noise?
Oh, sorry about that. Sorry, TW. No. Anyway, hello.
Hello, brother. You're out on the ball field again.
Man, multitasking, man.
Multitasking, making the money. And if you guys want a testimony, there's a guy right there. Just closed an elite sale today, a plus sale.
Right.
I mean, regularly making 5-10 grand a week using our system. So, Gary, in one quick word, is the deal real?
The deal is real. We got action on the field. We got a base hit. But hey, yeah, $22.50 today, just on 2 sales, an elite, and then a rep. Right?
Yeah.
That's 7. But we have all these tools that are put together where people are waiting in line to talk to you that are warm, hot leads. That's a very, very strong position to be in. Okay. Now there's some education and tools. You're not going to wave a magic wand and do it in one day.
That's
but
right.
we're going to show you how to do it based on what your skill set that you're bringing to the table. Okay. And so at the end of the day, you can vouch for this, Terry, we're not going to quit on you. We're going to help you the best way that we can, basically. But yeah, definitely the deal is real. That's just not a cliche. That's the fact. Okay. So yeah.
That is a fact. And guys, what I can do too, and we're going to talk to elites a little bit more tonight, but I'll just tell you this.